Okay, I continue to work on squaring the club face without any interference or manipulation on my part. In other words, I'm trying to swing the club head in a way that it puts the squaring of the club face in automatic mode. And the first way I do that is when I take hold of the club. It's very much in the fingers, in both hands and the fingers. And my grip is very, very light. And if you think you're gripping the club light enough, you're not. Lighter. You really have to be able to let the club head swing. So light, in fact, that when you swing back, the club head will cock itself. Just the weight of the club head will cock itself. And then, as we come into the ball, to square the club face on automatic is the goal. Got to understand that the release is this. It's the unleashing of the upward motion of the club head. So it swings up and it's going to come down. So how does that square the club face? Because as I swing down and release that angle, I'm also turning the body and letting the weight of the club head swing up to the other side. And this is why it's so imperative to get that grip looser than you think. No tension. No concerns. Absolute tranquility. I overdid it. And that ball should go out to about 250. Not quite. I actually overdrew it. Let's try it again. That's a good thing. I didn't try to close the club head, or the club face. That just happened. And what it probably means is I didn't turn through with the club head. I probably stalled out and let the hands carry over. So we don't have to stall out. We know it's going to square itself. We don't have to add anything. I'll let the swinging of the club head with my very light grip is going to get it to go up. And recognize that unleashing the club head is that. It's not rolling it over. You'll never be able to time it. It's not bowing the wrist. Good luck with that. Maybe if you're in your 20s. You know, those guys in their 20s, they can bow the wrist and they can dip down, stick their butts out. Us old codgers, we can't do that. Not if we want to play more than once a week. Maybe once a month. So, light grip, club head swings up. As I come down, I'm going to unleash the club head, let it naturally. I'm not going to force it down, it's going to do it by itself. I'm going to continue to turn all the way to my finish. Let's see if we can do it. Light grip, lighter than you think. No tension in the shoulders, in the wrists. Pretty straight ball. Out there to 240. Quite a bit of spin on that. But 240 yards with a 90-mile-an-hour swing. Now I can certainly speed up my swing. I'm working on squaring the face automatic. The problem is once you start trying to speed up your swing too much, it can overwhelm the club and lose that natural squaring of the face. But I'll try it. I'm just going to let it come down. And I'm going to add some additional rotation. And let's see if we can get some extra speed here. That was at 90. Let's see if we can get above 95 miles per hour here. Little baby draw. I love that. How far does that carry? Oh, that's a big one. That one rolled out to 253. It carried 231 yards, 97 mile an hour swing speed. Little draw on the ball. And again, I didn't do anything with my hands. I didn't consciously do this. I didn't do any of that. I unleashed the club head this way. I take it back. The weight of the club goes up. I'm coming down into the ball. I'm unleashing down. I'm unleashing down, coupled with the turning and the up the other side. And as long as you keep your hands and wrists loose, that should work. Let's try an iron. Let's go to a 7-iron. This should work for the driver and or an iron. Okay, let's take it step by step. We take the club in our fingers, not the palm, not like this, in the fingers. We want to make sure we don't want this gap. We don't want any of that. We want that thumb tucked against that pointing finger. We're going to do the same thing in the right hand, in the fingers. Light hold. In fact, we don't like to call this the grip. We like to call this the hold. You're lightly holding it. You're not tightly gripping it. You're lightly holding it. So light that as I swing back, the swinging weight of the club head is going to set the wrist for me. I don't have to cause that to happen. I'm in no rush. And as I come down, there's my release. It's this. I'm not forcing it. I'm just letting it happen. And that's coupled with the turning of the body and into the follow through. Here we go. Put the swing on automatic. Might be a little left. Yeah, I pulled that a little bit. It's alright. I flew that 152 yards, 7-iron. Let's do it again. Holding the club in our fingers, lightly held. Really feel the weight of the club swinging itself. Swinging itself. And then on the way down, we're unleashing it. Allowing it to unleash. We're not unleashing it. We're allowing it to unleash. Turning of the body into the follow through. Here we go. Pretty good ball. Again, flew it about 150 yards. .5800 spin. One last one. Again, how fast did I swing that? 83 miles an hour. Yeah, if you swing around 80 miles an hour, you're going to get about 150 yards out of your 7-iron. I can swing it faster. That's not the point of this video, but I will do it. In the fingers. By the way, we're in Minnesota. It's 10 degrees outside. I'm wearing earmuffs. I'm not special. My mother says I am. All right. In the fingers. Light hold. Weight of the club is going to swing up. I'm going to allow the club to swing down and turn into the finish. I'm not going to manipulate this any way. I'm just going to add a little rotation speed here and get a little faster swing speed. Let's see how far that goes. Alright, I think I flew it 157. Let's see if I was right. No, 156. I still only swung it at 83. Smash factor, I think, might be up a little bit. But hopefully you get the point that the easier way to hit golf shots is not to concern yourself or try to manipulate the club face by adding something physically. You cannot time this perfectly if you're going to roll, but if you allow gravity, I am going to do one more. If you allow gravity to play the main role here and respect the design of the club, the weight of that club is designed to rotate on that shaft. You don't have to add anything to it. So in the fingers, light grip, relaxed arms and shoulders and wrists. Weight of the club goes up. As we come down, we allow the club and gravity to unleash, coupled with the turning of the body. Let's see if we can end this video on a good one. Set your swing on automatic. Yeah, about 150 yards. Okay. Hopefully you found that useful. Go out to the range, give it a try. Let me know how it works in the comments. And if you want more, don't turn to me. Turn to the coaches at Easiest Swing, easiestswing.com or easiestswingclub.com. And you can learn all about this yourself. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.